Hey guys, Dan2 back with more Let's Play Mega Man 04. Last time we finally boarded Ragnarok, took on our boss rush, and now we are here to fight the final battle. And who do we think it is? Really, who do we think it could possibly be? Huh. Shaped like a sword. How typical. Oh boy, I didn't even reserve a front row seat. Of course, who else? Man, you look fucked up. I'll fix that. Why? Why can't we fight you if you're human? You're a bad guy, you know. This is kind of my problem, and this is kind of the go-to knee-jerk reaction of why we just don't kill Veal is Zero doesn't want to kill Veal because Veal is a human. And he thinks killing him will make him a maverick, and yada yada yada. The problem here is twofold. One, this is not Zero. Zero does not have an issue with this. This is an issue that X would face, not Zero. And in fact, in the final battle, he's going to give basically the exact speech that I think he probably should have given at the end of 03 in order to kill Veal there. And the second problem with this is, Veal is quite clearly evil. You know, human or not, this man is trying to take over the world and has moderately succeeded, and now he's going to destroy it. So, yeah. Problem, big one. He's evil. End of discussion. So that's why I just don't buy it at all. Anyway, we're going on and on about how Veal was punished by giving him an immortal body so he can forever live in that kind of tormentor or something, blah, blah, blah. We're attempting to give Veal character here and failing considerably. He's much better as just a maniacal madman. Same could be said of you humans starting wars for freedom. Yeah, you go ahead and try that, big boy. Whoa. Sweet armor. Let's do it. Sorry, Veal. Let's do it. Right on. This is Veal's first form. He doesn't have multiple forms, so it's not the end of the battle yet. Anyway, this is the fight I've been waiting for. The move I've been waiting for. What he does is he summons swords down. Those swords are the most powerful weapons in the game. In fact, what I need to do, what I've forgotten to do, switch my headship to Weapon Plus. The swords only have one use, normally. With Weapon Plus, they have two uses. Fortunately, he's not really doing a lot. There we go. Wherever he is the area where the sword will not land. Now what you want to do is try and grab a sword for the second part of this fight. Oh, ow. Swords have spikes on the top of them. It's the first time I died in the final boss fight. Weird thing is this is not that hard of a final boss. Okay, let's do this right this time. And by that, I mean... let's just completely cheese this motherfucker. Double basic defense. Let's not take any chances here. There we go. Got my Death Saber straight off on him. Luckily, it gives it to me even though I died. Yeah, look at that health. As always with floating enemy, Split Heavens is your best friend. Stop with the Meteor Storm. I want to get a Death Saber for your second fight. So get. Did he just yell Kira? I didn't know we were messing with that. Ah, I killed him before I could got a Death Saber. Oh well. Anyway, we saved the world.
Why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
He's controlling the space colony as it's falling to Earth. He's become one with the space colony and is determined to keep it on its collision course.
No, of course we didn't. I already said there was a second part to this fight. Are you guys insane? And Zero probably has his best in-character moment soon. Sorry, I won't be able to get you. Yeah, let's get out of here. Destroyed the whole thing, why is it still going? Of course. You can't just rip off Sonic Adventure 2 a couple times, they have to rip it off in full. Zero, you're retarded. Of course I am. It's acting just as inhuman. I don't care. Of course. And here is Zero's best in-character... Or... Actually, no, we have Veal going completely insane first. Awesome final battle music? Check. I never cared about justice. And I don't recall ever calling myself a hero. I have always only fought for people I believe in. I won't hesitate. If an enemy appears in front of me, I will destroy it. Seal, I need to fight. This last little cutscene, honest to God, it is so good that you momentarily forget how crap this game has been till now and how crap it's going to be in the future. Anyway, final battle, time to break out the Buster Shot. At long last, it gets its use. If I can switch to it correctly, when he drops the thing like that, you want to fire in. Just want to keep firing, because as you see in the upper right, we do have a timer. If that thing hits 0, we are dead. No, I don't think so. I wasted a little bit of time here, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to defeat him with Buster alone. The thing is, the explosion shot, if it hits the thing, it will still hit him, which is the reason why it is so good. Fully charged, you know, the full hit. Alright, I should have this. Come on. crap. That's why I'm dying. I'm retarded. Quick charge. Just like, this is taking way too long to charge. And I figured out why. Gotcha. There we go. Oh, shut up. Nobody can understand you, even if they do know Japanese.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
And now I get to talk about the ending to 04. I don't think I'm going to spoil this for anyone, but Zero is dead. Zero dies at the end of 04. End of discussion. I don't care what anyone says, he's died. Now, my problem with this is that this is crap. And really, I have no other way to say this, so I'm just going to let two other guys who've already said it say it for me. So, if you men would please kindly help and just give me exactly what I'm trying to say here.
I think what my brother's trying to say is, at this point, it's martyr time. Now, maybe that works in a movie, but in a video game, the Jesus thing is, well, lame. Really lame.
Yeah, lame. So, and I know that clip is slightly out of context because it's them justifying having a final battle, and I'm kind of using it for after the final battle, but the message is still the same. Having your main character die after so much has gone through is not rewarding at all. And the worst part is, this is not within Mega Man. Not at all. You know, if this was a series that, you know, kind of did that, I would be okay with it, but Mega Man doesn't do that. You know, this isn't a tragedy game. And the worst part is, it's entirely pointless and makes no sense at the exact same time. The pointless factor in it is, just like in the total of 04, no one's characters was progressed by this. Zero just kind of confirms what should have been there, I think, from 03 at the end of that, and Seal really just does exactly what she had been planning on doing the entire time anyway, so, once again, not seeing a point here. And aside from that, this is Mega Man. Zero is lucky if he lives more than 2 games in a row. He's been on borrowed time here. He is lucky if he doesn't start out dead or die somewhere in the game. X1, he dies. X2, he starts out dead, and the entire game is bringing him back. Not sure about X3 and 4, I think Eurasia was somewhere in there. Once again, actually I should probably break at that point. Eurasia pretty much parallels this. How can he survive Eurasia when he didn't survive this? I don't know. I think there's something about him hitting an escape pod on Eurasia or something, but the point still remains the same. It's pretty much an identical scenario, and he just died here because the writers need him to die. You know, X5 he dies, 01 he starts out dead, and he's dead here. So, yeah, he dies in more games than he lives, honestly. Now, that being said, this is also Mega Man. He's a robot. We can bring him back. We have brought him back before. Why don't we bring him back? Because of ZX. That's the reason nobody gets brought back. It's purely for plot contrivance. And I don't want to hear it that they can't, because, you know, the amazing technology that they create instead is way more technologically advanced than just rebuilding a robot, you know. I really don't know what else to say in regards to this other than there's no point to it. It's sad, pathetic, and there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe that's the point, maybe that's what they're trying to convey, is that sometimes shit happens and you just have to deal with it, but really, that's not the point of Mega Man. Just like this entire game, this is not between the whole conserving nature subplot and everything else, this is just not Mega Man. Sorry about that. Had to let her sing. Okay. Now that I'm back on topic, yeah, this isn't Mega Man, and yet at the same time, I can very much give this game a recommendation, because even though in story it is not Mega Man, in gameplay it is definitely. And really, the ending just, it turns what could be a saving, a heavily flawed but still enjoyable game into something that I just can't enjoy on a story level. Or just as a game in total, just in the gameplay department. And even there, it's crippled. Which really is the perfect way to segue into Assassin's Creed Revelations. The last little parallel I have. Really, both of them are games that just don't really need to exist. For lack of a better term, both of them are just kind of wrapping up the story. But for some reason, just like 0, 2, and 3 and AC2 and Brotherhood, the reasons are flop for me. I don't actually mind the story in Revelations. I think a lot of it has to do with, and by the way, when I'm talking about Revelations here, I'm also talking about the short movie that was included in the special edition called Assassin's Creed Embers. In which it's a short CGI film, and at the end, Ezio actually dies. Which, really, I think is the perfect way to end that little arc of Assassin's Creed. And I don't know why I have such an easier time accepting that. I think it's because, really, Ezio is done. He dies of old age, and Zero just, he had so much left. There was stuff he could do. There was a story we could continue here. We could keep going, and we do keep going. It's just completely not needed. But long story short, Revelations, for some reason the gameplay is just crippled in that, and I can't really go into detail about it here, but there's just something off about it. But here we have Seal's little character development, air quotes, even though really she just says what she's always said, that she's going to make the world a better place where Reploids and humans can live in peace. So really, there's nothing developed here. This entire thing is a gigantic waste of time. And our remains of our fallen hero. Truly sad. And we got stuffs. It was my pleasure to play. Okay, I have a little bit more to go over, actually. I will go over it in a bonus episode, which I am going to record now, hopefully, unless I have to do something else in order to get to it. But I will see you guys then, and I will wrap up my thoughts on the Zero series at that point as well, so see you guys then.